was in there making a cup of tea, and I am so glad that the wisdom of God was with me to take the tea out of that little pouch it was in. Had I tried to put the whole pouch in there, the tea just would have been closed in and it would not have been able to be steeped in this cup, and I would have had nothing. But I opened up the pouch and got the tea bag out and put the tea bag in the cup. And if you think you know where I'm going, I don't think so. This may be a bit radical for some. But there is a generation that is so hungry for more. That is a generation that wants to taste and see that God is good. They want to taste more than the shout, more than the dance, more than the activities, and more than the events. They want a reality with Jesus. They want an encounter with Jesus. They want to see the power and demonstration of the Spirit of God. They want to know what it means when God says, "Come up hither." John in the book of Revelation was called up hither. Yeah, and we have a generation that's coming now. Where is hither? Tell me about hither. What does hither look like? How do I get there? You know, we serve a God that says, walk in the Spirit and not in the flesh. He does not want us to fulfill the lust of the flesh. But what does it mean, walk in the Spirit? When Paul said, I was caught up into paradise, but whether in the body or out of the body, I don't know. But I saw things, I heard things that were not lawful to be uttered. There's a generation now that is hungry, but it can't be church as usual. They're looking for church outside the walls. And God is going to introduce them to church outside the walls. Now, I'm not talking about the brick and mortar. And that's another conversation that maybe someone else is having. But this church outside of the walls is the reality, it's the encountering of the Spirit of the Lord. In James 4:8, it says, draw nigh to God, and He will draw nigh to us. What does that look like? We can't do it in the physical man, but our spirit man. The Bible says, he that is joined to the Lord is one spirit. What are we going to do with that, church? And what are we going to tell a coming generation about that? What are we going to do when God said, come to the other side? What are we going to do when He says, launch out into the deep? We can't launch out into the deep inside the walls, these walls. Maybe I got the wrong audience today. Somebody may not be ready for what God is going to do next. Oh my God. But I'm glad I took that tea bag out of that pouch. Otherwise, I wouldn't be drinking a good cup of tea if I left it on the inside. In reality, it's time to walk in the Spirit and not in the flesh. It's time for church without walls. All right. All right. I hear somebody calling my name. I think they might want to hear what God is speaking in this hour. All right.